This light has been branded the credit card-sized powerhouse. The Zhiyun X60 series to date has the most compact 60-watt full-color cinematography light, which is a little larger than a credit card. That is height and length, not width, of course. With stylish retro design and cutting-edge cooling technology, the X60 series features dual-dial controls for easy color temperature and brightness adjustment. But with a lot of these lights hitting the market now, what are the pros and cons, and should you invest in one of these? Well, stick around, because that is what we're going to be talking about today. So as a quick disclaimer, this test production light was sent to me to review by Zhiyun, but all content as well as thoughts and opinions of it are that of my own. So with that out of the way, let's get on with the review. So before any reviewing, I need to mention that there are basically two versions of this light. A bi-color COB light, which doesn't output any color, just the CCT light, and the X60 RGB, which does output different colors. And what I'm testing out today is the RGB version, the X60 RGB. The first thing that you will notice straight away is the size of this thing. This is incredibly tiny for a 60-watt light. Let's quickly talk about the design. The light comes in two separate parts, the main body over here and a battery unit that you can take off and charge separately. Looking at the body first, it has a nice premium feel with an inbuilt fan with a protective grille right behind the COB light. You also have a massive heatsink mounted around the light as well. You also get an LCD screen to help you navigate the various menus, as well as two control knobs and a main power button on the top. The battery continues that premium feel and also has a main power button as well as 4 LED lights to help you monitor the battery life. There are 3 main ways to power this light. First, you can choose the grip battery. Second, you can use the DC adapter that you just plug directly into the light underneath. And also a 60-watt PD or power delivery fast charger, allowing you to minimize the downtime on your shoots. So you can use a PD charger or power bank for super fast charging. You also get this cool mini mount with a silicone diffuser that you can just attach. And Zhiyun also sent me the Bowens mount adapter for easy mounting to a tripod, as well as to use with larger softboxes and photography umbrellas. You also get this handy dandy little carry case with the Zhiyun logo. It feels really nice, but I do honestly think that most professionals are going to have space in their camera bag for this tiny light and a couple of these batteries. I've already got a good idea of where I'm going to put it in my camera bag. The X60 also has the ability to use the ZY Vega app, enabling wireless control, which also offers professional features like color recognition and intelligent color matching. So let's get going through the menus to see what options we have. First up, we have the CCT option with a Kelvin range from 2700 Kelvins all the way up to 6500 Kelvins, which is going to be useful for a variety of cinematic projects. For the controls, you can shift through the menus by pushing the left button or the lower button. You can twist the buttons to change the values. Also, if you press the right or upper button, you can incrementally change the values, so you can jump them up or down. Next is the HSI menu for a variety of cool neon colors. I particularly like to use these in photo shoots. After that, you can set the RGB values. Next up is the FX section with things like candlelight, TV, police lights, disco, and fireworks. The music menu can be set to react to music, great if you're a DJ or filming a dance scene for your next movie. And lastly is the menu for language and Bluetooth connection. Okay, so here we are outside. We're going to quickly test the X60. That's 1% battery. Lights up the whole garden. 50%, 100%. Now, one of the main reasons that you will probably want to invest in one of these is, of course, the portability. But if you are taking this out and about, you will want to know the answer to the ultimate question. How much time will you get with this light fully charged on full power, 60 watts, before it dies? Well, the manufacturer states that you can achieve 50 minutes of lighting at its maximum output when using the built-in battery grip, so essentially the setup that we have here. So let's put it to the test and find out. So I wanted to make sure that we were testing at full power, and that's what I was doing here. So I start the timer when I get it to full power, 100%, 60 watts on this Zhiyun X60, and we lost our first light after about 15 minutes of use. So that gives you the impression that you're probably going to have about 60 minutes or 15 minutes per battery bar, but that simply is not the case. About 28 minutes in, we lost our second light, and then we had to wait until 42 minutes in before we lost our third light. Then the final LED started blinking at about 54 minutes in, and then we had about 30 seconds before the whole thing completely turned off. Flashing away, 54. Oh, there it is. Let's stop it. It's gone. Whoa. So did we end up with? 54 minutes and 29 seconds, which I think is actually super impressive for this. This is like, does it feel hot? It's a little bit hot around the heatsink. Battery's a tiny bit warm, but yeah, no, the cooling works really well. Just feeling the body, feels quite cool here. But yeah, 54 minutes, so a little over 4 minutes longer than is stated at full battery charge, 100% 60 watt light. 50 minutes, you're safe for 50 minutes. Not bad at all for a light of this size, I'm sure you will agree. So on full charge, you know you have at least 50 minutes with the battery, also with the option to use a mains power supply while you charge up the battery unit, or have extra batteries. This is compact enough to have a few of these battery units to carry around with you. I think for outside sessions where you might need some extra light where there is no main supply, this is a perfect little companion, which is so compact and easy to carry around. I've already had the opportunity myself to try this on a photo shoot, which was actually outside, and I found this light perfect for that. But for more extended sessions, maybe long shoot days, event videos, interviews, if you're doing weddings, you might want to consider hooking this up to a main supply. My personal opinion is that I love this little light. I think it's perfect for the content creation bits and pieces that I do, and I think I will definitely be using it more and more in the future. So how much are these going to set you back? Well, there's currently a whole matrix of pricing going on for the two variants of the X60 as well as the X60 RGB, and then different combinations of extras. So I'll put it up on the screen for you to have a look at now, but you will be looking at spending anywhere between $200 and $400 depending on which light you want and what extras you need. And if you're interested, I've left some links down in the description box for you, as well as a 10% off discount code. So do make sure you go and check that out. So what do you guys think of this tiny Pocket Rocket X60 light? Will you get one? Let me know down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the little bell icon for notifications. So now that you've watched this video, make sure you check out my review of the CX100 100 watt light, or check out the Molis G200 200 watt light. Both of these are by Zhiyun. In the meantime, stay creative, imagine, implement, and inspire, and I'll catch you in the next one.